What's up, guys? Mecha Diva here. Long time no talk. Glad to be back. Kind of want to talk about a couple things. In particular, I want to talk about super carriers. Now, as you can see, we have carriers in Eve Echoes right now, which is the Nidhogger. But soon we're going to have something called a super carrier. And the way they work is a little bit different. I don't know if you noticed in Eve Echoes, but in the fighters, if you go to fighters, we have light fighters. You ever wonder why they're called light fighters? It's because eventually we're going to have something that's called heavy fighters. Now these heavy fighters, they're going to be used on what's called a super carrier. I'm going to show you a couple things about the super carrier right now. I kind of want to show you this video because this video is really cool, because we're also going to have another ship called a jump freighter. Now, if you don't know what a jump freighter is, it's just imagine a regular freighter with a jump drive. That's basically what it is. So a jump freighter is eventually going to come into the game as well, so just look out for that. But we have a cool video here where there was a guy who I was following who literally would take a Nyx, which is a super carrier, and he would be able to one-shot jump freighters. Now think about that. Think about being able to one-shot a capital ship. I mean, that is how powerful a super carrier is in EVE Online. So I'm going to get to this video in a second. I might actually go into EVE Online first and show you the ship tree and just show you guys exactly what's going on. Maybe let's do that first, because let's see, ship and ship tree. That way I can kind of show you what's going on, because honestly, super carriers are going to be so much fun. Like, you have no idea. Super carriers are going to change everything. You think carriers already changed everything. Super carriers are pretty sweet. Now, if you go to the ship tree in EVE Online, what we're going to have is the Thanatos. We already have the Thanatos. See, it looks just like the Thanatos in EVE Echoes. Just about the same. These use light fighters. As you can see, the skills are a little bit different. In EVE Online, you can fit a module called the Network Sensor Array, but as you can see in EVE Echoes, we already have that. We already have that built in. So, not sure how the super carriers are going to be compared to in EVE Echoes. If we go over here, this is the super carrier for the Galente. This is the Nyx. Kind of looks like the Thanatos, just like a different version of the Thanatos. It's just the Thanatos' big brother. This is the Nyx. This is a super carrier. And this is going to employ heavy fighter drones. And I'm trying to see, look, anyways, I'm going to show you the other ones too. If you go to Minmatar, the Minmatar one, if you look over here, we have the Nidhogger. And the Nidhogger's big brother, which is a super carrier, is the Hell. H-E-L, the Hell. This thing looks pretty cool. Now, the prices for these carriers and super carriers in EVE Online are way different than in EVE Echoes. Like, in EVE Echoes, everything is so, like, overinflated or something, because, like, you can get a Nidhogger for 1 billion in EVE Online. And so a Nidhogger for 1 billion, and you can get a Hell for about 20 billion, 20 to 30 billion. Now, if you go to view market details, it's about the same in EVE Online as it is in EVE Echoes, where there's no orders found. It's not like people are just sticking a super carrier up on the market. You got to go to contracts to find a super carrier. But if you go to carrier, like the Nidhogger, eventually it'll be like this. You go to the view market, we got 6 jumps away. I guess we got one for 5.8 billion, but I'm pretty sure they used to be cheaper than that. If you go down here, look, we got the Dreadnoughts, and then we got jump freighters. Jump freighters are going to be on the market. If you look at the markets for jump freighters, oh, God, this is proving me wrong. Let's look at the Anshar, Nomad. Alright, so we got a Nomad. This is the Minmatar jump freighter for 14 billion. So anyways, the super carriers are going to be pretty cool. I want to look at the other ones. Let's see. Blood Raider. Do they have a super carrier yet? No, they have a carrier and a Titan. As you can see, also the faction trees, they have faction dreadnoughts. Like, see, after the Balgorn, eventually we'll get the faction version of that. Now, what I want to show you next, and this might take a little bit of explaining. I'm not exactly sure if you're going to be able to understand it right away, but it's a video of basically a Nyx, which is a super carrier, using heavy fighters to instantly kill a jump freighter. Now, sometimes it's in one shot, sometimes it's in two, but right now in this video, you're going to see the jump freighter undock the station, and within seconds of the jump freighter beginning to align to its warp, to its destination, the Sino ult lights the Sino, and the Nyx jumps in, instantly targets the jump freighter, and instantly blaps it while it's aligning to destination. The only way the jump freighter can get away from this is if it control spaces, if it stops its ship mid-align and then instantly docks. That is the only way. If it continues to align in hopes that it can warp away before the Nyx kills it, it is done. So we're going to watch this video and you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. So look here, we got the jump freighter undocking, we got the fighters, and boom, within seconds, these jump freighters are going down. 82,000 damage. I mean, the alpha, to be able to alpha a capital ship is absolutely insane. See, there's the Sino right here. Sino ult right here. Super carrier.
And his name is John C.
Oh my god, I feel like that's him trolling. I don't remember his name. I think his name was like Porn Master. It had porn in it though. It's the only thing I remember is the name had porn in it. Sorry, I should have turned on the music a while ago. Boom, he got one of them, the other one got away. This guy was absolutely insane, and he made so much money off of these. Because these are all jump freighters that came from nullsec into lowsec, and they're about to warp into highsec and sell their goods in Jita. And what this guy is doing is he's stopping them on their last destination of lowsec and just killing them before they can deliver their load and make their money. I mean, these kills would be like 20 or 30 billion with like 10 to 15 billion worth of loot. I mean, he just made so much money doing this. Let's see. I don't see his name over here, but his name had porn in it somewhere. I'll have to look for it, but let's see here. I only got one jump freighter kill with a Nyx. I'm going to show you it right now. It was not the same way though. Like, I did not kill that guy the same way. I tried, and that was very hard. To be able to just Sino in as soon as they're aligning, lock them down, and blap them like that takes so much skill, and like, I've tried a lot, and it is very hard. And plus, just to fly a super carrier in low sec, you gotta have some balls. Like, as soon as people see a super carrier in low sec, they're gathering the forces. Anyways, I'm gonna try and find this kill. It's been a while since I've been on EVE Online. I think it is in... I think actually I just go to character. Oh yeah, I had it pulled up already right here. Let's see, combat log. Let's see. It is not right here. Where did it go? Okay, yeah, I guess I gotta find it again. We're looking for a Rhea. Rhea is the Caldari jump freighter. And the way I was able to get this Caldari jump freighter with my Nix was by using what's called a contract scam. Obviously, they have contract scams in EVE Echoes, but they are nothing like contract scams in EVE Online. Alright, here it is. So in EVE Online, what I do is I set up, and I shouldn't, see my guy is on the kill mail, I shouldn't have had my guy use the warp disruptor, I shouldn't have even used this. I should have just used one of these, but I used both because I wanted to ensure that I got the kill. But basically what had happened is I was in a Nix somewhere else. I had this guy, Tyrion Flanders, in an Arazu, and he was cloaked up outside my station. I had a corporation I made called Rising Miner Coalition, and I made a station. It's in Losec, and I think, Krylir. And so what I had done is I made a contract for somebody to deliver what could only be delivered in a jump freighter to Losec, because nobody's going to jump the gate with a regular freighter, but some people might have the balls to just jump into what they think is a friendly station to try to deliver a contract really quick. So I made a contract that was like, deliver 2 billion worth of goods from Jita to Krylir to my station. The easiest thing, and your payment was like 1 to 2 billion. So these freighter pilots are looking at this job and they're going, wow, 1 to 2 billion ISK to make one jump into Losec? Like, of course I'm going to do that. And so what I'm doing is I'm sitting outside my station with an Arazu, and as soon as I see another guy with a Sino pilot, what they're going to do is there's going to be another Sino pilot come to my station, and they're going to park in front of my station, and as soon as I see that, they're going to either one, they're going to light the Sino, or they're going to try and dock to make sure that it's dockable. But what you can do is as soon as they light the Sino, you can use your third account, who is inside the station, to change the docking rights, turn off docking rights to the public. As soon as that guy jumps his jump freighter onto your station, the docking rights are turned off, and the jump freighter can't dock. Now the jump freighter can't jump again because he just jumped, so he's forced to start aligning. At that point, I grabbed him with the POS stand-up focused warp disruptor, as well as warped in with the Arazu, and I got him with a warp scrambler, and then I lit a Sino with the Arazu, brought in my Nix, and then I literally killed him in like one shot. Now this is the only time I was able to do that. Like after that I got hunted for a while, and the Nix, like a 20 to 30 billion ISK ship in EVE Online, was just like, at the time was, I didn't want to lose it. It was like, I didn't want to just get made fun of, because also in EVE, you know, you get a kill board. Like as you can see, you have a kill board, so everybody can see what you're doing. Like this is my kill board. You can see I have about 5,000 kills and 200 losses. That's not because I'm the best pilot. I'm far from it. Actually, in EVE Online, I was one of the worst pilots. I'm not gonna lie. I spent all my time in a Proteus or a Marshall or some sort of ship using smart bombs. Like all of these are just from me killing pods. Like I literally was just killing pods. Like I spent all my time in EVE Online just murdering pods with smart bombs. So when I got into EVE Echoes, I was so happy that smart bombs didn't exist, because it forced me to play the game in a way that I didn't play before. I'm not gonna lie, this isn't all I did in EVE Online. I also made a bunch of accounts in HiSec where I was able to gank people in HiSec. Haulers were coming through. In EVE Online, you can actually attack people in HiSec, and you have so much time until Concord destroys your ships. So basically, I was able to destroy ships in HiSec. I had another alt that would loot the ships, and I would lose my ships. It was called suicide ganking. It's basically what we were doing in Tama with the faction battleships when they first came out. But you could do that all the time in HiSec. It was pretty ridiculous. So that's pretty much it. The video, I wanted to show you that. I wanted to show you that there's a possibility that we're going to have super carriers. The super carriers are going to be pretty insane. And yeah. I'm going to look at that again. Let's look at the super carriers one more time. So it's ship tree. Let's go to the Galente Sancha. What was the Sancha one? No, let's go to the hell. Anyways, that's that. I wanted to talk about super carriers. That's what we're going to expect. These things might have the possibility to be able to one-shot other capital ships. So just look out for that, because being able to one-shot a capital ship is insane. And supercarriers are very powerful. Although above that, we still have Titan. That's for another video.